Well, good evening, everybody. Here we are. My name is Byron Gerard, and I'm the principal of Options High School. Tonight, right over there, payment. Tonight, I'm very pleased to welcome our graduating seniors and faculty, families, and friends to Options High School's commencement ceremony for the class of 2018. I would like to also thank George Saladin from Options High School, a freshman, for volunteering his time tonight for playing the piano. As you know, George tonight, he's a gifted musician, and we've been blessed this year with piano music being played most mornings as we walk into school. And George, thank you for creating great memories for us this year. In the past, this is the part of tonight's program where I thank Bellingham High School for hosting our graduation ceremony. I deleted that from our the Options High School family, you may not be aware, but Options High School was founded in 1994, and this is our 24th commencement ceremony. This, however, is our first commencement ceremony in our own school. If you helped create this opportunity for us, whether you voted yes on a bond, helped think through the planning, or helped physically build this amazing facility, it's worth pausing tonight to say a heartfelt thank you. In fact, my own children are going to thank me for this. Since this is our first Options High School graduation, it seems only fit that we take an Options High School selfie.
Let's go, Dad.
Smile. That's what you get when you buy a $4 selfie stick. So our graduates tonight are alumni of a pretty incredible high school that at times offers students hope when all other pathways are or may seem impossible. I have the honor tonight of facilitating our 2018 commencement ceremony as we celebrate these great accomplishments of our seniors. I would also like to introduce those joining us on the stage this evening. Our superintendent, Dr. Greg Baker, school board members, Ms. Kelly Bashaw, Ms. Camille Diaz-Hackler, and our one and only assistant principal, Dr. Nancy Bargy. The dictionary defines a hero as a person who is admired for their courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities. Some synonyms for a hero are advocate, ally, challenger, defender, guardian, sympathizer, and superstar. As they stand, I would like you to join in thanking the real heroes of Options High School, our staff. Tonight I have the privilege of talking about our students and their great accomplishments, but make no mistake, the Options staff sitting in front of me tonight are the true heroes that make it all possible each day. As all of us know, one thing in life can be certain, and that is that it's full of changes and challenges. Some we plan for, and others we face with determination. This year was filled with some challenges, and for most of us, a lot of change. Many of our seniors have had the privilege to have been on this journey with us, from portables to our year at Bellingham High School, and now to be the first graduating class in the new Options High School. To the best of my ability, all of our furniture has now arrived. And as of this morning at 11:30, all of our light switches are working fine. We have a new piano, and thanks to Nathan Powers, one of our graduating seniors, we have a fancy new metal logo sculpture on our piano. So Nathan and I agree that if it stays there all night, congratulations Nathan, and if it falls during the ceremony, congratulations Mr. Greenwood. Each year I like to share some hopes or encouragement to our graduating class. This year I would like to leave you with the saying, words create worlds. As I look back on a couple of years ago when I graduated from high school, 30 years ago when I graduated from high school, there are unfortunately a few things, very few things that I remember from some of those classes or those lessons. However, I have many vivid memories of conversations that I had with friends, with mentors, and teachers. I have great memories of kind words that were said to me, words that encouraged me to try harder, to act better, to reach higher than what I thought was ever possible for me. Words that opened up more relationships and greater opportunities. There were other times where words were unfortunately harsh, discouraging, maybe even oppressive. Words that made my world feel much smaller and opportunities possibly unattainable. I hope you will agree with me that words are extremely powerful. I would guess that most of your memorable experiences in high school and at Options began with words. Words that created challenges for you, and hopefully words that inspired you to be just a little better that day. Each of us has the opportunity every day to build or tear down with only what we say to each other. All of us have stories where we were about to give up, but the words of a friend, a mentor, a parent, a teacher kept us going. And now, in this day, we are grateful, and our personal world is better because of them. As alumni and ambassadors of Options High School, it is our hope that our community is filled with Options High School graduates that build up others all around them, and that Options is not only known for its great staff and its challenging curriculum, but most importantly, it's known by the graduates who use their voices to heal, encourage, and create hope in others. Just like our staff have become heroes to many of you, it is my hope that the graduates of Options High School become heroes to our community. And you only need your words to make that difference and create new worlds of opportunity for all of those around you. Today, you may feel like you are crossing a finish line and you are ready to grab that diploma and now you can rest. But really, you are standing on a launching pad tonight. You're not done. Our community, our nation, our world needs you. Today's diploma is your ticket to your next great adventure. Only you can tell yourself how high to launch and in what direction to go. You are ready. Commencement Day is a great day. It is a time to celebrate your success, but be sure that this day is not the end of your learning journey. There is no straight path from your seat tonight. Follow your passions. Make mistakes, learn from them, learn from your past, but always have faith in yourself, in your future, in the same hope that got you here tonight, that carries you on to your next journey. You will be surprised and amazed where having hope in yourself will take you. Before me tonight, I only see superheroes for our community. Yeah. So I'd like to introduce to you tonight, Lena Hall. Lena has blessed our Options High School family in many ways over the years. If you know Lena, you know of her kindness, her infectious smile, and her musical talent. Please welcome me as she shares a song that she composed for this night and for us, Colors of Your Earth. Yeah.
So this is a song I wrote about self-expression, and Options has really helped me with that. I feel like I can express myself to the world. So this is Colors of Your Earth.
But I love everything about you. I said I love everything about you. I said I love everything about you. I said I love everything about you. But you hate everything about you. Stay true, you're in love. Don't quiet your beat down. Dance to your rhythm. La 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 la. Sway to your rhythm. I know it's so hard sometimes to be good to your rhythm. La 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 la.
Thanks, Lena. So you're not graduating. Our student commencement speaker tonight came to Options last year and quickly grabbed the hearts of, and many times challenged our brains. Blaze Kiefer Vanderyacht led us this year in some great moments, and I'm confident that she will lead others to great things in her future beyond high school. We are holding out hope that Blaze will one day return to Options High School as an art teacher. Wouldn't that be amazing? Please join me in welcoming this year's student commencement speaker, Blaze Kiefer.
Hi. Friends, family, and staff, welcome to the commencement ceremony for Options High School's class of 2018. Firstly, I'd like to say, holy crap, guys, we did it. Through all of our own personal obstacles and conflicts, we have all survived and overcame our adversity. The past 4 years haven't been easy, and I know that stands true for many of us. Before Options, I never felt like I belonged. Connections with teachers were scarce, and classes felt like a drag, and boy did I wish I knew what Options was an option for me. Some of the darkest times I've had lie in early high school years, where I didn't have the support system and wonderful community that I found here. Options has provided a community for many of us who share similar stories, and here our stories truly matter. Options has been like a second home to me, and I know that as soon as I walk through those double doors, I am welcomed. We share our experiences and we know each other, which is one aspect of Options that makes it so great. Our school has faced some pretty big changes and firsts this year, including the very first graduation in our new school, which is pretty awesome. Our move to the new and beautiful building took some adjusting, but it has quickly become the new nest for our growing group of armadillos. With the expanding school, new teachers arrived, and I can say they all truly fit in very well. Recently, we had our very first prom, and I saw the best dance moves on that dance floor that I've ever seen in my life. The year may have started on an overwhelming foot, but it became cozy soon enough. Options doesn't solely lie in the infrastructure itself, but it's truly within every teacher and staff member. Without them, Options wouldn't be the welcoming, accommodating, and caring place that it is. To each and every one of the teachers and staff members, thank you. Thank you for caring, for understanding, and for being you, because without you, we wouldn't be able to stand up on this stage today. I, as I'm sure many others, will miss these walls a lot more than we anticipate, but the future is bright for each and every one of us. To all of the graduates, I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors, and I know that in whatever you do, you will succeed. Again, thank you to everyone who has supported us in our high school career, as it means the absolute world to us.
Yeah. Today is my responsibility and great privilege as principal of Options High School to certify to the Bellingham School District School Board and to our superintendent, Dr. Greg Baker, that these Options High School students sitting before you today have met and, in some cases, exceeded all of the requirements for graduation set forth by Washington State law and Bellingham School District. Dr. Baker, I would like to present to you the 2018 Options High School graduating class.
Thank you, Byron. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of our school board, the staff of the entire Bellingham Public Schools, and I mean the whole staff, from our bus drivers to our secretaries to our food service staff, paraprofessionals, custodians, counselors, teachers, principals, an enormous congratulations to our students.
Yeah!
You know, it's the staff that work here are so amazing, and I appreciate Byron's words that really called out the work that they do every day on behalf of our district for our students. And I also want to acknowledge that these students, you have a whole team of staff in this entire district that are behind your teachers here, that are behind you. You all, most of you have gone through different schools in our district, from elementary to middle school. We have some of those staff here today that are so proud of you. And you also have staff in places like the district office that, whether you know them or not, care so much about you. We have staff who have worked during certain drives to bring certain things to students here. Just this last week at the end of the year, what I do with my senior staff is we reflect upon the year. And we went around the room the other day, and it was part of the evaluation process, and I said, I want you to think about everything we've accomplished this year in the district. And I want you to pick one thing that you're going to remember that you're most proud of for this year. And as we went around the room, one of the, I won't mention his name, but one of our senior members who's worked in education for 40 years, he said the thing that I'll remember about this year that I'm most proud of is what we've done to support Options High School. And he said it actually wasn't the accomplishment that I'll remember the most of this year, but of my entire career. And I think that that kind of sentiment, I just wanted to give you a sense of how many people work hard so that you guys have opportunity and care about you and expect great things. I really appreciate what Byron said about, this isn't the end of the journey. You are now setting up to go affect the next generation. So you have a lot of people who have worked hard on your behalf and are rooting for you. I went and met with some kindergartners recently, last week, to get some advice from them to give to you. I find kindergartners are often very truthful. They don't really have any worries about what they say. And so I went and met with a group of them at a couple of different schools, and I described you. I asked them if they knew what graduates were. Some of them did, some of them didn't. And I said they're in a transition phase. You're about to transition from this world of schooling for many years into your next adventure. And I asked these kindergartners, I said, you just went through a big transition, coming to school for the first time. And so I asked them to reflect on what it was like to transition into kindergarten, and can they imagine what it's going to be like for you to make a transition, and what advice do they have? So these are a few of the things from some of our wisest students in our district. First one was be brave and stay calm. Next one, there are no playgrounds in college. Remember to help others and show them that you care. Like when I fell and hurt my knee, my friend came over and helped me and cared about me. Next one, young person said, this was pretty insightful. Life is like a water slide. It can be scary at first, but it's a lot of fun. You should know that it's going to be all right. It's going to be hard. It's sort of like going down a water slide that you haven't gone down before. Pretty good. The last one, two last ones I'll share. One is this little girl in the corner said, well, these kids are 18? Oh my gosh, that's old. And finally, the little guy said, be creative, don't be afraid to take risks. Usually when you're making something, you don't know what it's going to turn out as, and as you go along, and then you realize what it's going to be and what it's going to look like, and it's going to be okay. So on behalf of this entire community and district, I'm so proud of the work that you've done. It's been an honor to get to know many of you, whether through Student Advisory Committee, through seeing you in the hallways, through helping me with What's Up Doc, listening to your music. It's really, you are an amazing group, and for the first class to come out of this new building, you've set the bar very high. So best of wishes to each of you. Thank you.
So now, for the real reason that we all showed up tonight, we are going to begin the presentation of our diplomas. Options does it pretty special. So when each graduate's name is called, they will be congratulated by our school board members, and they are going to then grab their diploma from Dr. Baker. We practiced this today. Okay, shake and grab, and Jen. Yeah, Jen is our photographer down here, taking good pictures. So, but the special part that Options High School has a tradition of doing is that each student has the opportunity, some choose not to, but many choose to just come here and share a few words of thanks and appreciation, and it's a pretty neat tradition. So with that, we're going to get set up, and in a few seconds we'll start presenting our diplomas. All right, here we go. Please welcome Natalie Anderson.
Well, I was actually not preparing a speech, but Jamie made me last period. Well, dang, we made it. I didn't think that it was possible for me at the beginning of the year to do this, but here I am. I would like to take a moment to thank a few people. One, my mom and my dad, for all the early morning drop-offs and everything that they do for me. Just everything. I'd like to thank Mr. Gerard and Mr. Greenwood for giving me a whole bunch of crap every day. It's pretty fun. I'd like to thank all of my teachers that I had this year. Miss Rydell, for not letting me give up on myself. Gunnels for always being there for me. And many more, which if I had to name them, we'd be here all night. Mostly, I would like to thank my friends and family that I didn't name, and then also the graduates for believing in everyone. But yeah, thank you guys.
Brandy Blake. Cynthia Buswell. Riley Cannon.
I just got a few words because I'm sure you guys want to hear from your family, whoever's graduating. But I don't know, life's short, you know. So keep it real. I don't really have any more words than that. I gotta take a piss, so.
Riley did our morning announcements all year in our pledge. That's pretty much what we got. Riley's a good guy. Eric Carlson.
Wow. Feels good. It feels kind of weird to say we're graduating, doesn't it? But we're here. We made it. And it's kind of hard to follow what Riley just said, but I have a long list of people to thank, and I can't thank all of them in 5 minutes, so I'm going to say as many as I can. I want to thank all my friends who stuck by me through this year. I've made a lot of friends this year. You guys are awesome. And I want to thank my mom, who basically stuck through me through everything. I was not the easiest kid, so I'm glad she kind of got me to this point. I want to thank all the teachers at Options, who, you know, again, was my best student last year. I kind of came here and moved here all the way from New Mexico. And not the best student, but I feel like over the years I've matured quite a bit. You know, I'm not the same stupid kid that I was last year. So, thank you, Options, you're awesome.
Adelaide Connolly.
Hey, I'm Adelaide. I'm sort of new to options this year. Sorry. I've decided, this is always like the public speaking. I decided that the things in my life aren't going the way that I wanted them to. And seeking a better education, I transferred to options, and I was pretty surprised at how welcoming everyone was. And I've never really felt so supported and appreciated and loved in my life, so that's nice. Oh no. And I'd love to say everything, I'd love to say a lot of things about all of my friends that I've made this year and my wonderful teachers. But the speech can only be 2 minutes, so I'm gonna have to cut that down, but you know who you are, and I just want you to know how much you helped me, and thank you. And okay, yeah, I'm just gonna say thank you. I don't know what the rest of my life is going to be like, and at times that can be kind of scary. But after having welcomed so many incredible people into my life this year, and stepping out of my comfort zone and trying so many new things, and failing and learning so much this year, it's definitely a good place to start. And I would like to thank some of the most important people in my life. Sam, Rose, and her whole wonderful, loving family. My dad and my brother, who drove so far just to see me here for this. Dave and my mother, the best friend I could ever ask for. I will always see my potential, even when I doubt myself, but she never stops having faith in me. Thank you all.
Ashley Gaskin.
Hi. Thank you so much to my wonderful friends and family for coming. I love and appreciate you all so much. This has been a long and laborious journey, and I've learned so much. I found out what the most important thing is, and to me, that is love, and love everyone, and to never give up. Ultimately, that's what's gotten me here. There's so many times in my life where the easiest way out was to quit, but instead, I persevered and I conquered. Thank you so much, options teachers and staff, for helping me discover who I am and who I want to be.
Mason Davis.
Hello. I have a couple of thanks to give. I'd like to start off with the options staff. This was my first year here, and I've never encountered a group of people more dedicated to helping each student succeed like this. From Mr. Gerard taking time individually just seeing how I was doing and getting as much as he could, and Mr. Cochran and just figuring out how they could help me right off the bat getting here. And my great teachers that I had, Leslie and Miss Rydell, and all of them that I had this year, and even the ones that I didn't have a chance to have, but still interacted and helped me succeed, I really appreciate it. And I want to give a big thanks to my family, everybody who's here and everybody who's not, who have always stood by me and pushed me to keep going, even when I didn't feel like I could do it, and obviously I could. And because it didn't to my sister and her fiance for taking me in this year and giving me a place to stay and putting up with my jokes, some funny, some funnier, and just everybody who's here to support me and all the great people at Options who accepted me here and really made me feel like I've been here my whole life. Thank you.
I was given clear instructions. Leah Elena Rose Dumas.
First of all, I would like to start by thanking all my wonderful friends, family, and Option staff for being here. I don't know which one mine, don't worry. Sorry for that little interruption. Wait a minute, you're showing right. This one's not mine. You didn't tell me. Oh, sorry. You ready? Good evening, graduates, family, friends, and OHS staff. Thank you all for being here. First off, I'd like to thank my amazing mother, brother, niece, and boyfriend for always supporting me, staying up with me, and helping me with homework, and always guiding me in the right direction. Second, I'd like to thank all members of OHS staff for all the time and effort you have invested in me. I truly appreciate it and will cherish all the laughs we shared. Thank you all for being here.
Julian Gonzalez.
Thank you.
Lena Hall.
Thank you guys so much. I am so grateful for Options. It's been so amazing. Options is like a big space for people to just be themselves, and that's really refreshing because I haven't felt that until Options. Yeah, I'm really thankful. Thank you.
Blaze Kiefer Ambia.
Hey, get it. First, a big thank you to the teachers here. To Miss Haley, who made math a lot more bearable and always told funny stories. To Leslie, whose laughter was always infectious. To Miss Rydell, who made history fun and always had an assignment ready for when I inevitably finished early. To Laurel, who made sure I took a step back from my art to really think and reminded me to push my perfectionism to the side. To Jamie, who never failed to be someone I could always go to when I just wanted to talk. And to the rest of the OHS staff here, because I could stand here for like 10 hours to talk about every one of you. To everyone in the office, Mr. Gerard, Lynn, Chris, Bargy, Trista, thank you for making sure I was able to stand here today and for giving me the wonderful opportunities that I've had. Thank you to my best friend. While we've known each other for a short time, I've never met someone who can make me laugh so much and also convince me to wear Crocs they're not really that cute. Thank you to all my friends for always supporting me and reminding me that it's okay to not be okay sometimes. And thank you to my family, my mom especially, for not letting me give up, for pushing me to be my best self, and for always encouraging me to follow my passions. Thank you all for giving me the opportunity to stand up here today and for setting me up for success.
Isaiah Lemon.
There's a lot of you. First, I'd like to thank family and friends, more my dad and all my mom and all my other moms. Your support is amazing. Before I came to options, I was on a steady path to nowhere. I did things teenagers shouldn't have been doing and dug holes every chance I could by telling stupid lies or other negative things that I shouldn't have been doing. And it just kept, the hole just kept digging deeper and deeper and deeper until I hit bedrock, and then I looked up and could only see this blip of light. I tried to climb out, but it's really hard to hit into bedrock. Once I found out about options, it was like a big purple rope just fell right to my feet. And I climbed and I climbed and I climbed. I have a few teachers I would really love to thank. And Greenwood, you helped me a lot, man. I picked up a full-time job to steadily pay for myself, and you came and checked in on me, and that really made a big difference. Leslie, you helped immensely when I was just an emotional wreck. You always had the right thing to say. Jamie, love you, Mom. Yeah, I want to thank everybody. Oh, my girlfriend too. She's been my rock for 2.5 years, and I wouldn't have made it here without her. Thank you.
Girlfriend is also an Atkins High School alumni. Austin Miller. John Mitchell.
I'd just like to thank my friends and family for somehow believing in me. I didn't think I could make it here. And I'd also like to thank the staff, and especially Jamie, because if it wasn't for some of the things she did, I wouldn't be here graduating right now. So, thank you guys.
Carson Neal.
Keep it really short and simple, but I'd really like to thank my family, my friends, and especially all the option staff who really helped me get to where I am today, because without them, I probably would have dropped out, if I'm being honest. So, thank you.
Madison Newman.
There's a lot of you guys. It's crazy. I just want to thank every single one of the staff here for guiding me on this journey of your life. I wouldn't have made it here without you guys. So thank you.
You might not know this, but Madison got hit by a car last week, and yet she's wearing high heels. There's priorities. We're all not here. Tegan Newman.
I'd like to thank my family and the option staff for giving me a second home. I didn't think I would make it here, to be honest. I thought I was probably going to drop out when I was in freshman year because it was just not a good spot. But I'm glad that I came here because I feel like I can achieve something in life, and I would just like to thank all of them. So thank you.
Nathan Powers.
Hi. To do with airline food. I think before I came to options, I was kind of a loser. And I wasn't a loser because there's anything wrong with me. I was a loser because I had a real bad attitude. And I think options being here has really shown me that, I don't know. It's really cheesy, but you can be anything that you want to be. And aside from that, I'd like to give some quick thank yous, some shout outs. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my mother. I wouldn't be the young man I am today without her, and I love her. And I would like to thank all of my friends that I've made this year and last year at options, especially in the crack corner. And I would like to thank everyone on the faculty, teachers, staff, everyone in the office, in classrooms, doing anything else. Mr. Greenwood, Ms. Haley, Rydell, Leslie, just to name a few, and that's about it. I mean, it's crazy, man, we're graduating, wow. Yeah, Nathan! Thank you.
Oscar Sakio. So yeah, graduated. I just want to say thank you to pretty much everyone options for pretty much just making this the first 2 years since elementary that I actually enjoyed school. Like
I can go on leave now. Thank you.
Well, I remember coming to options. When did I come to options? Yeah, me and Gerard both left Montbaker High School, and I remember coming, I think, at the end of my sophomore year, and I remember coming when we were in portables, and I know some of you guys remember being in portables. Yeah, that was good, that was cool. During the summertime, not fun, not fun. It was very hot. I'm pretty sure Rydell had like six fans in her room or something, and it was just hot. Yeah, we went to bathroom, but anyway. I pretty much just really evolved to options, and in my junior year, probably I left to do online schooling just so I could, get a job and go to school at the same time. And so I left options for a little bit, and I actually didn't get to be in the school, but I just want to say thank you to all the options staff. You guys, even when I wasn't here, never gave up on me. You guys always, checked up on me, and I came and just said hey sometimes, just to bug you guys, just to see if I was actually going to graduate, and I am. And I just want to thank my mom and my sister for constantly being my emotional support system, and I just want to thank my friends also for being another support system, and nobody giving up on me when I thought that I was never going to be here. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody that never gave up on me.
Brendan Shanahan.
This might be a little impromptu, but I'm pretty sure I'd catch some dirty looks to my mom for never saying, thank you for all the support. So, thank you, Mom. Glad you're always there for me. And I also would catch more dirty looks if I did not thank my girlfriend for always being there for me. So, thank you, Gabby. Give her a hand.
Already so wise. Eve Walton.
You go, girl!
I wasn't actually going to say anything because I've already cried like 17 times today. But I just want to say thank you everyone for supporting me, because I wouldn't have made it without all the support I got. So.
Michaela Zender. Now I hope you understand why Options High School graduations are pretty special. So now it's time for the honor tradition of turning our tassels, and I would like to invite Mr. Cochran to the front. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me now in congratulating the class of 2018. Please join us in the cafeteria comments, for refreshments, pictures, hugs, tears, laughter. Thank you for coming out this evening.